FC Mobile can be pretty easy with an amazing team. But I want to know, could you beat the entire game if you only use the worst team? To beat FC Mobile, I have to win head-to-head division rivals games and go from Amateur 3 all the way to Legendary 1. And just to make it even harder, we're only allowed 24 hours to get there, starting now. It's 2 PM, the 16th of January, and we've just created our brand new FC Mobile account. And as always, we're going to name it Hazard FC, and I've started to notice that you guys have also started calling your teams Hazard FC after my videos, which is actually a good thing because it stops me getting spammed with friend requests, so go ahead, keep on doing that, guys. But before we did anything, it was time to take a look at the team we'd be stuck with. Oh, wow.
Jesus Christ.
I have absolutely no idea who any of these stinky guys are, and we're not even allowed to upgrade any of them, so I think we're going to get battered. But we didn't let the odds against us get in our way, as we got started by completing some of the beginner kickoff challenges. And for one of those challenges, we had to win the Champions League final with Man City, in which Jack Grealish scored the winner. I mean, he does look a bit like Bevo, come on, you can't lie. They both look pretty dopey. They both got really bad hair as well. But that let us unlock our first welcome pack, and who was it gonna give us? Words, okay, I mean, could be words. Words could be words. No, it doesn't work. But because at this point the Winter Wildcard event was still live, we decided to open some rewards it gave us. They do like to give you a lot of free things, don't they? Oh, it's an icon! I just realised, Spanish striker. Oh my god, it's actual icon, not just a hero. Who is it? Wow! Oh my god, we got the goal for Fernando Torres. Oh, I can't even use him. And that wasn't even the best player we'd get. It's a walkout again. Don't. Mbappe. Send forward. No, he doesn't play. Who the hell is that? That's a no one. Why would you tease me like that? Okay, EA are literally giving me blue balls right now. That's what you're doing. And EA must have heard us, because for our final reward, look who we got. Why do they give you the best players right at the start of the game, man? Just to tease me. But I'll tell you what this Vini Jr is going to be doing. He's just going to be sat there collecting dust. A bit like Spurs trophy cabinet. But we knocked out the rest of these intermediate challenges and we had unlocked head-to-head mode. And usually at this point I'd say let's upgrade our team before we get stuck into it, but you know the rules, so let's go ahead and hop into head-to-head with this absolute stinker squad. But luckily the team we were facing was also pretty shocking. What the hell, man? This kid's got 3 strikers on the back line. These blokes just don't know what they're doing, do they? But after making this kid rethink his life by scoring some of the easiest goals in the world against him, we'd made it to Amateur 3. What I don't understand about these kids is somehow they have a 52 overall bronze team when you literally get given silver and gold cards at the start of the game.
Your brain doesn't...
And after a not so difficult second game, we've been promoted yet again. Amateur 2. I wonder if any people in this division have actually upgraded any of their teams from bronze yet. No, of course they haven't. Why would they? I mean, it's not as if EA literally give you Vini Jr before you're even allowed to go into head-to-head mode. I mean, what are you doing?
You are sitting in your mum's spare rooms, just tickling your bollocks.
But we were not sitting around tickling our bollocks, as we would spend the next hour or so wiping the absolute gutters with these silly bronze teams. Basically walking through everyone like we were Man City. Amateur 1! And look at that, we're on an 11 win streak. We haven't lost a game yet, lads. But honestly, it's not even being that hard, so I want you guys to comment down below. How long do you think our win streak will go on to? What number do you think we'll lose at? Let me know. I'm excited to see how good you guys think I am at this game now. But anyway, even in this new division, we were still getting 4-0 wins, 5-0 wins, and we were starting to question why it was so easy. I don't understand how these people have any cups at all. Like, honestly, how have they even made it this far? I'd have to get another hour and bringing our win streak up to a total of 18 wins. It was finally time for our potential promotion game, which would lead us out of the amateur divisions if we won. If you think we're above tap-ins, even at this low level, you are wrong. We score sweaty goals whatever the competition is looking like. And you could say we won by, yeah, a narrow margin. And you might think getting to Pro 3 is pretty good news, but you've got to bear in mind that this person, he's actually put players on the field. Hang on, what's going on here? Is this allowed? Someone contact the FA. The only person I'm kind of worried about is Van Dijk. I mean, he's basically a brick wall, so it's going to be pretty tough to get round him. But funnily enough, Van Dijk would actually be the reason we scored our first goal in the Pro Division. As he gave the ball away, we made him look an absolute sausage. Bosh! There we go. No mercy, lads, no mercy. And we made another break here. Go on, can we curve it round him? Oh, let's go. Get in. Unfortunately, though, this would be the first game we actually conceded a goal.
Oh, no. Anyway,
so we decided to show him who's the daddy by putting another one away. Do not score against me. I will not allow it. But the teams then started to get a bit better as this bloke had Vini Jr. It's over, boys. Vini Jr is here. He's come to spank us. I may as well just bend over right now and get ready for it. Here we go. Spank me, Vini. Why can't I just go one video without being really sus? And this man was actually able to defend, which was unbelievable to see. And it threw our concentration so much that this happened. No! Oh my god, we just conceded and we are now losing for the first time in 20 games. And I can't lie, we were struggling to get past his defense, but we got this cheeky ball over the top and managed to get ourselves the equalizer. And then again to get ourselves in front. Oh, 2-2. Hazard FC 2-2. But unfortunately, our lead did not last long. Oh, he scored a tap-in, you dirty little bar! Oh, wait, hang on a minute. Isn't Team of the Year coming out in like a couple of days? Lads, make sure that you hit that subscribe button right now because you are going to want to see my Team of the Year team. It's going to be very sexy. We still have the 20 win streak. We can still keep it. Just don't roll the win. No! Referee, you could have given me another minute. Well, I mean, it wasn't a loss. It was a draw. So I reckon we keep it going until we actually lose a game. I'm still buzzing to see if any of you've got it right in the comments. And after the most dull game ever, we faced another draw. Oh, bloody hell. Two draws in a row. I'm getting the feeling this might be the start of our downfall. But we were getting worried over nothing as we went back to our winning ways with not one, but 2 wins against actual good teams. I'm telling you, it's not about the team. It's about the incredibly skillful and talented person behind them, coordinating them. Well, no, unless you're Ten Hag and you go and lose to flipping Copenhagen in the UCL, then I don't know what your excuse is. But we might have been getting cocky a bit early as it was all about to change, as not only did we get another draw, but after being 1 goal down, we finally received our first loss. But it did take 22 games for that to happen, so I'm going to be looking down below to see if any of you got it right. I'm hoping some of you did, because 22 games without losing, that's pretty good. But we can't be having any more of this losing business. That is not the direction that we want to be going. So instead we got on our knees and turned to a higher power. O Lord EA, who art in heaven, give us this day our daily login reward, and forgive us for our tap-ins, as we forgive those who score sweaty goals against us. Lead us not into buying gems, but deliver us from UCL Haaland. Amen to that. And it seemed our prayers had been answered, as this was the next team we were matched with.
It's time to go!
And obviously they stood no chance against us, and neither did the next 2 teams as they were both bronze as well. And we were closing in on that next division until... No! Why is it going back to pairing us with beast teams? I was actually enjoying playing these bronze kids. And annoyingly, this bloke stood between us and our promotion. Usman Dembele, you little rat.
Ah, cheeky boy.
Who does this kid think he is? Mate, you're literally beating a bronze team. Are you proud of yourself, mate? Do you want a thumbs up emoji me again, you daft bastard? You probably used your mum's bank card to get your team sodding pipe down, mate. And even though we did lose that game, there must have been some of that prayer left over, as that was followed up by 2 bronze teams which we beat, which put us into Pro 2 division with a bronze team. Get in. And we have been playing for a solid 5 hours now, so my head is getting a little frazzled and my eyes are going a bit square, but we're gonna continue on. And I wonder if we're gonna be the only bronze team in this division. And it started to look that way because everyone else's teams were starting to get a bit nutty. 94 rated Wirtz, Muller. Oh, hang on, but it's alright. They've got Butterhands in goal. Just shoot from anywhere, lads. It's going in. But we wouldn't even get the chance to do that as this bloke wouldn't let us pass, and then a cross found his winter wildcard Wirtz, and we had lost our first Pro 2 game. Bugger. But we didn't let the level of this new division put us off trying, and the first half of it didn't actually go too bad, to be honest. I mean, yeah, it's taken us a good hour or so, but look at this, we're almost halfway through Pro 2. We'll be at the top in no time. And when I say things like that, usually we get battered senseless 4 games in a row, except this time, we actually didn't. We were actually balling like prime Barcelona, just walking through people's pay-to-win teams. And we went on such a big win streak that if you were to put Eden Hazard at the top of it, he'd roll off the end. No, that was cruel. I didn't mean that about Eden Hazard. He is a bit plump, but you know, I'm only jealous of his big bunda. But it doesn't matter because look at this, we have made it to Pro 1. That's been 5 promotions with a team the same level as the Welsh national squad. I'm literally Welsh, by the way, calm down. Don't come at me in the comments for that. But as soon as we got into our first game in this new division, we could see the bar had been raised even higher. Zidane, Xavi Alonso, and the best player of all time, Ronaldinho. Right, I'm not gonna lie, but I have the sneaking suspicion that we are about to be absolutely violated. But you never would have guessed that we'd actually be the ones to open the scoring, as in a 32nd minute, we got a snidey little tap-in. Oh, there we go. I don't care if it was a tap-in. I'm not bothered. Like, as long as it's going in, that's all we care about. But if we just keep this lead up, we can start off in the highest pro division with a win. Oh, for... No, I can't even be mad though. It's Dino. In fact, he's a god. Like, thank you, Ronaldinho. I'm thanking you for scoring against me. But luckily, it didn't get any worse as we ended the first game in this division with a fair draw. Well, I mean, against that squad, we did pretty well just not to lose, to be honest. But the second game of Pro 1 will be a win. Surely this Donny can't have a team as good as the But after some fantastic spatial awareness from our striker, we were in with the first goal, which we could have just held on to with our 1-0 lead and passed it around the back. But we were hungry for more. So we decided to humiliate this kid by scoring again with a bit of finesse. The time for games is over. Unless it's FC Mobile, then technically it's not over, it's still going. And this kid was so embarrassed, he shot himself in the foot, or rather the goal, and it was all over. Now that is sexy, that's what we love to see. And so we were slowly climbing this leaderboard and gradually collecting these cups. About a third of the way through the division, and I'll tell you what, lads, it is really starting to get tough. And I'm starting to realise that it might be, I don't know, a little bit impossible, especially when you've been playing all day like I have and your head feels like a fried sausage. But when has impossible ever stopped us before? But as the hours ticked by, we were just starting to become more and more fatigued as our form was just starting to look very sideways instead of being straight up like it was at the start. And after hours of sweaty gaming and whatever the hell this annoying emoji is, we reached a record high of 401,000 cups with this team. I honestly feel like we're climbing Everest with how hard this challenge is and just how knackered I am as well. And speaking of mountains, that's what our graph was starting to look like as we'd hemorrhaged some unfortunate losses. But with that said, I think it is time for us to head to bed because my head is just absolutely frazzled, boys, and I'm sick of dealing with the sweatiest I've ever met in my life all day. But I'm going to set my alarm for nice and early in the morning tomorrow so we can wake up with hopefully enough time to reach that legendary division. At least I hope. Morning, lads. It is just gone 8:30, but as usual I am knackered, which seems to be the way it usually goes in these videos. But 6 promotions to go by 2 PM. Are we going to be able to do it? And it wasn't the greatest start to the morning as we started off with a miserable draw. Yeah, that's not exactly filling us with hope. But we plodded on as we knew it was now less than 5 hours until we ran out of time. And it was just draw, loss, and very rarely a win. But you know what they say, slow and steady wins the race, although that's probably not the case with a 24-hour challenge. But we have managed to make our way here to a potential promotion game. But will we have the skill to keep calm under the pressure and get a goal in a game so crucial to our progress? Go on, try another power shot there, lad. Get it past him. Oh, you beauty. You beauty. Can we get it into the middle? Oh, he's a bit boxed in there. Have a shot anyway. Oh my God, I can't believe he slowed that away from such an awkward angle. That is beautiful. Absolutely class player that guy is. I would recommend him. Pick him up now. And you better believe we were not taking any chances, so we passed it around the back for the last 10 minutes and the ref finally blew the whistle. And there it is, World Class 3 with a bronze team in FC Mobile. I can't believe we've made it this far. I feel like Newcastle United getting into the Champions League. Absolutely fraudulent. Surely this has got to be a world record though. No one watching this video could have possibly made it this far with a bronze team. But after spending the literal whole morning playing in this division, we began to realise the sheer jump in quality may have simply been too much, as we only won about 30% of the time and the amount of losses we were getting couldn't make up for this poor performance. No! Oh no! Oh, the timer's just gone off and we have not even been able to get a quarter of the way through World Class 3. But I say in the next video we're going to build an amazing team and see how far we can actually get and make it to legendary. And if you want to see how amazing that team gets, you might want to click here and I'll update the link as soon as I upload it, probably by like February. But go check it out now.